My God, dude. There's so much to talk about. I don't even know where to start. Oh, the story about my iron mace, right? So this dude was giving out free iron maces, or free, yeah, free iron maces, and like cakes and beads from implings, and I think like and iron plate bodies and plate legs. Just like a whole like new beginner starter kit, essentially. Not like an official starter kit, but like it just had a lot of helpful stuff for new players. It was just given out for free in Lumbridge. I remember this because I just started, right? This is day 2 of me playing, and this guy's out there just got like his auto typer going, flash wave, the whole setup. Type like free stuff to players, whatever you want, just let him know. And you trade him, and he puts it all up there, and it was all noted, and you can see just like, yo, I want this, that, this, and just gives you for free, just one set, And it was so freaking cool, and people used to do this all the time, all over the place. They used to do this. You go to quests, like a new quest drop or something or whatever it was. There'd be people at the quest like as you're starting it, and let's say one of the items is something dumb, like you need 6 raw beef or something, and there'd just be people like, yo, free beef, or like beef for like the 1,000 coins or something like ridiculously cheap, or most of the time it was like free, but it was so awesome. So while I'm playing the game though, around this time, uh, I saw him when I started the game up for the second day, and then I went over to the cow area, started punching cows, getting strength levels up. I'm fresh level 3, and I kill probably around 10 cows. I picked up the cow hides, the bones, and the meat for a couple cows, and then I was like, I'm gonna have no room for inventory. We're gonna see how that worked out. I had to pause. Anyway, dude's getting free stuff. Go to cow pin, picking up cow hides, bones, the beef, and everything. And I realized like I'm not be banking like every couple cows. Like I gotta manage this somehow. Bones, I can bury them. But then I remember my friend saying something about you get more experience for bones. It was like a whisper in my mind. So I was like, bones, and then cow hides. As I was killing cows, there was literally a dude talking about going to tan the cow hides. Bank. He was making so much money off this. Solid. Run down, got my bones, got my cow hides, got like 10 each, right? Almost a full inventory. Go down there. I get that little dagger in the shack by the goblins. Or maybe someone killed a goblin and picked one. I don't know. I found a weapon. And then killed some goblins, got some gold. Boom. Went over to Al-Kharid. By the way, I'd be pronouncing stuff way wrong sometimes. I watch streams or videos or stuff. If you don't know what I'm saying, I probably don't know what I'm saying either. We're just gonna go with it. But anyway, go over there. Realize I gotta pay money to tan stuff and all this other. Nope, not doing it. So I was like, all right, we gotta go back somehow. I'm not paying 10 gold. I just paid all my gold to get over on this half. I'm not gonna pay more to get back on the other half. It's dumb. Okay, home teleport. Awesome. Throw the home telly. See this guy out there. Boom. Free stuff. I'm sitting there thinking like, well, if I don't use it, I can just sell it and then just make money that way versus doing the whole cowhide thing. It won't be a lot, but it'll give me like, maybe I can make 4 inventories of cowhides because I'm doing 10 cowhides in inventory, sometimes even 8, and that'll save me a lot of time. I just do this just to get past this little beginner hurdle and kind of throw a little bit of change in my pocket. I can go get something different or whatever. Like I don't need the beads right now. Maybe I can go sell all the beads and then just go buy myself a helmet to complete my armor set or something. So I trade him. He's like, hey, what do you want? Try to keep it down to like one thing, like some people Maybe like if you need an armor set, I'll give you both like the full armor set. Or if you need weapons, I'll give you like an iron mace and then like some food, whatever. Like he tried to ration everything out for people, which is great, awesome, sweet, and that way everyone gets a little bit of everything. And it's almost like, all right, cool. What do I got? I got this little dagger, or maybe it was the tutorial island weapon, but either way, I was like an iron mace. Seems pretty good. That seems better than anything that I have. So I was like, I'll take a weapon, and I don't need any food because I got beef. I'm killing cows. I'm gonna use a tinderbox. I'm gonna do fires. I'm gonna cook my own food. I'll just take an iron mace, man. And he was like, all right, cool. Boom. Trade pops up. Down a little thing. So and so has traded you. I don't even remember his name. I wish I did. This guy was poor freaking dude, man. Trades me an iron mace. Pops up. What is it? A noted iron mace. Mind you, I just started the game. My first mission was killing cows. The only thing I've done in the game was kill 10 cows, 4 goblins for some gold, paid the gold, home telly. That was all my game. Dude hands me a noted iron mace. When I tell you that I lost my mind on this guy for like 45 minutes straight, and people were thinking, why are you so mad? Because I was so ready to get back on this cow grind with this iron mace, and I was so ready just to go. I was so excited about there's like the potential of just earning the rune bar to the BGS and all. I was such a hyperactive little kid and all this stuff, and then it was like, why would you give me a picture of an iron mace? Why are you just here trolling all these new players in RuneScape? This guy's just he's giving everyone pictures of weapons and pictures of beads and pictures of food and not actually just giving, he's just trolling the entirety of RuneScape in Lumbridge. And that just, for some reason, that just struck a nerve with me because it just like halted all my progress toward killing these cows with this iron mace. Because this guy gave me a picture of one. And I was like, and like for 45 minutes of just arguing with this guy. And he just still has a little chat going, giving out the free stuff to people and everything else like that. And he's doing his hardest, man, just being a good team player. The dude logs out. I don't know how long he's been there prior. He could have been there for 5 hours, all day for all I know, but he logged out. I finally go to the bank, figured I did some justice to the world, got this guy from stop trolling all these new players like me and making us do all this extra stuff and blah. Go to the bank, put all my cow hides in there that I had and whatever else I picked up off the floor in the lobby or at the Lumbridge Castle and blah blah blah. Iron mace. Put that stupid picture in there because I was gonna tell my friend the next day. I was like, yo, dude, let me tell you the story about this stupid picture. Goes in the bank. A regular iron mace hits the bank. But hi, puppy.
Hi, Daddy.
I'm telling them a story.
Say sorry.
A story about Daddy when he wasn't so smart. But anyway, iron mace. Boom. Right in the bank. Regular iron mace. Where did the picture go? This dude just pulled a magic trick on me, bro. Ruined and then I realized, I looked it up, and I'm Googling this stuff too. I'm like actively Googling while I'm yelling this guy because no one knows. Like, that's not what it's called. I didn't bother to read it that it said like a noted, and I visually saw a picture of an iron, and I'm Googling picture of iron mace picture of, and it's just all just like Google images of people trying to put it at their profile picture or whatever and all this other stuff. But finally I found it though. Noted iron mace. And I read the wiki up. I think that was probably my like top 4 most embarrassing gaming moments. Well, there's another time when I was when I first started, I thought that every city was a safe spot, right? But all the paths, all the area in between the cities was just PvP. And I thought that if I had to go to the Grand Exchange to sell something, or not the Grand Exchange at the time, I guess it was if I just had to go up there to the West Bank to go wherever to sell something, or go to Fallon, wherever I had to go to sell something, right? I thought I should run through PvP zones to get to like the safe city area. Because like I don't know where this concept came, because like I'm over there killing cows, I'm killing goblins, like I'm away from the castle, you know. But I guess everything from like past the cow pen was new territory to me. I was like, what's up there? And I heard people talk about like the dark wizards kill all new players that run this way. Like I was that guy. I was that guy, dude. I was like, oh shit, man, dark wizards are right there, right in front of the city. I'm gonna die. They're gonna PvP kill me, and like I'm thinking dark wizards isn't like players. People just dress up. Nah. So then, even behind the castle, I was like, what do you had? What goes that way? No clue. It was just all PvP zone in my mind. So I would go. I googled everything, like the times with the least amount of players on the servers, and what servers are the least popular ones, and all this stuff. And then like I would be in World 16, like my home world, and then I would wait until I'd get everything ready to sell whatever I had in the bank, right? And I get all of it in my inventory, and then whatever was empty space in my inventory after everything was just food, just in case. My run energy was high. I'm standing at like the chicken pen, right at the road, right where the chicken and cow pen are, right at chicken pen gate almost. And I'm standing there, and I log off. Run energy's 100%. Everything's all set. Boom. Switch the entire RuneScape client to like the German or Australian world. You like switch the whole thing would switch like a whole separate world. It was like 10 world or 5 world or something. And they go on those servers on their off times, and I'd go in, there'd be like 19 people on the entire world, and it was the biggest just like panic attack I had from that dang chicken pen all the way up until I have to get through the wall of Veroxamau. But I knew there was dark wizards there, so I would run the long way, like up from the chicken pen. You kind of goes a little bit to the right, boom, hook around, and then I would try to go around Champion. I just try to hug the furthest right all the way around Verox, all the way up into it. And then as soon as I got to like where the guards were, as soon as I can like physically be a square, one tile away from these guards, then I could like take a breath and rest easy. And then I would like log back off, switch the servers all the way back over, go back to World 16, log back in, and boy oh boy, crack my fingers, get ready to spam whatever I'm selling. Is because the faster you typed it, man, the quicker you typed it, the quicker people were reading it, and the quicker people were buying it. Or at least that's what my logic was. And boy, if insane speeds. I got PK'd by the kids. Anyway, man, so I'd be typing so dang fast, man. Finally, I mean, it'd be like, and I'm undercutting everyone. And it's like, I'm trying to get this stuff sold. Sold it all. Boom. Log back off. Log back to like a German world or even an Aussie world. I don't know. And just do the whole process over again. Head all the way back to the cow farm. It was a mission. Like, I don't know. I thought Iron Man was hard sometimes. I just made the game so much harder on myself. Iron Man was probably a cakewalk the way I played back then, if I'm being honest with you. One time I was over there, I'm a little bit into the game now, right? A little bit into the game. And then I finally grasped the concept of when I cast a spell, I get magic experience for casting the spell. And then I can get additional magic experience based on how much damage the spell does. So I was like, whoa. So, but regardless, I'm gonna get experience? I was like, oh, okay. So then I was like, because I can hit zeros, with melee and get 0 experience. And, me being low stats, that was a common occurrence. So, okay, all right. And then range, I'm firing arrows. My arrows are disappearing after they hit zeros. You figure if it hit a 0, this is my, of course, logic back then, was that if it hit a 0, it missed. So I can go pick that arrow back up. But if it hits a damage splat, then I can have a chance to not receive the arrow, Because that way it hits something and it damage. Anyway, I just didn't understand it at the time. So I was like, magic, regardless, had a 100% guarantee that if I do anything in the magic skill, I'm getting experience. And all I was doing basic combat, air staff, probably got a hat from an imp or something. I'm probably still wearing an iron set of armor, or maybe not even armor, just whatever. But like, I realized that, and I was like, okay. So I did like the cowhide method for a bit, did some other things, started chopping some logs, whatever, just earned some money, and then I finally got some money to go to the magic shop in Varrock and buy my first just bulk rune buy, my first bulk rune purchase. And I put everything I had into it, all of it. I was training magic to level 1,000 if they would let me at that point. And I think at this time my whole bank was like 250k at best. Spent it all on mind runes. I don't even know. I was probably like some weak magic. I was probably casting like, not probably airstrike or something, but some lower tier spell. I spent like all 200k on mind runes and everything else. I figured I'm gonna be casting magic a lot. I'm gonna get guaranteed experience. I cast all these spells. I'm gonna have so much experience. My magic level's gonna go up. I'm gonna hit harder. The spell's naturally gonna hit harder. So it was like real general mathing this in my head, and I was like, that's it. I'm just gonna buy all these runes. I'll keep them all on me all the time, so I always have damage with me. I went to go PK for the first time. Went in their magic set. I bought every single rune in my bank with me. That was my entire bank was clean. I sold everything, typed it all up, went to the proper places to go to sell the areas, sold everything for that 200k to get the magic set that I had. The proper robe. I had like magic robes, probably just wizard robes, but I bought like the wizard boots, and I bought all the maybe some other staff of air, or maybe a staff of fire, and I spent everything I had. And my whole bank collectively was probably around maybe like 310k. I went to the wilderness though the day before with my friend on his account. Watched him PvP with a dragon dagger. Clutches it up, gets a kill. I want to try PvP. I've been maging everything. I went to Falador when I was selling all the stuff. I would dig under the Falador Park with everyone above me. And this is my I would dig down, go get in that little safe spot where the giant mole normally spawns, but on that wall just south of where he spawns, I think it is. And just like mind rune cast spells at the mole for like 6 minutes, and I think I'm like a god because there's this giant mole, red level. I shouldn't even be down here killing this thing. My mage spells really aren't hitting anything, but I'm still getting experience, but occasional hit is some damage. So I'm sitting there thinking like, this is a beast. And I'm down here dealing with this at my mage level. Dude, man, a dragon dagger doesn't have nothing on me. Get all my gear, run up to the wildy line, tell my friend I'm gonna go for a kill real quick, and then I'm gonna go back to the giant mole. get some more magic experience. You know, play it off like it was cool. Like it was nothing. Like, I'm gonna go in the wilderness. I'm gonna pick up this kill real quick, teleport back to the valley, no problems. Hop back down, continue getting magic experience. Show you that like this is nothing. PvP ain't no joke, bro. It's all some joke. And I go up there, cross the wilderness line, all my money in my bank. Some freaking range pure. Debo specs, one shot. Clean up. I'm not built in any way, shape, or form for PvP. My stats are like random numbers. And also, I was not built for any. I shouldn't even have stepped close to Wilderness Line. I should have really read that warning label, did some research. The second I hopped over, perfect build pure. Debo, specced out, one tap, lost my entire bank. First time I ever lost like everything I had. And had to do like a hard reset wipe. And I was like, huh? I guess now's the time, I guess, to get membership. That took me way too long in free to play to earn all that money. No. I wasn't membership. I went to go pick flax. What else am I going to do? Time to go earn membership money. Probably. I think I'm talking too fast for my brain. I don't know. Anyway, I remember this. I want to go pick flax. I would pick like, I don't know, like 10,000 freaking flax in Sears Village. I would just click flax as a kid for hours. That was my money maker. Hours a day. I mined pure essence for so long. I'd mine up 1,000 of that, sell it. But then I found flax and just spawned indefinitely. And I could click it as many times. It was just, I don't know, that was like my bread and butter. Man, I sold so much freaking flax, dude. I was a flax picking machine, man. And as soon as I realized, like, if I just spend like an hour here picking flax, 2 hours here, 1 day here picking flax, 2 days picking flax, and then I was just selling flax like crazy. And then I did some research on it. I was like, why is everyone buying so much flax, dude? I'm picking up thousands of flax. It's free. Why is everyone buying all this free flax? It's just sitting here. You can come get as much as you want. Hey man, I need like 50. There it is. All 50 of them. Hey man, I'm going 200 million. I need just flax. 200 million experience worth of flax. Right here on the floor for you. All you gotta do is come get it. So I was like, why am I buying this flax? And it was like, bowstrings. Alright. Let's look at bowstrings. Look at bowstrings. Bank. Money, dude. Why are people buying bowstrings? Fletching. That was my first like little dig I've done. Like digging in the wiki, kind of getting all dirty with the research, you know. Looking up what this does, what this does, what this does. I spun maybe 4 inventories of flax. That was enough. I was not spending my thousands of flax that I was picking. But dude, I made so much money on that, man. That was the Sears Village flax, dude. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. I think I'm just. Oh yeah, I'm chopping mahogany logs. I have no idea what's going on, by the way. I do. It's me, but it's me. Yeah. Look at all this mithril from magpie imps. Anyway, so I got a bunch of oak logs, right? I figured that's a decent amount of oak logs to get up to the point to where I can use mahogany logs for construction. What am I getting in construction? What are we doing with construction? I don't even know what I'm doing in construction. Is there something in there that I need? Can I build that little portal? That little Kool-Aid pool? Where is it at? Yeah, where's it at? I can't build a portal. I don't know, man. Have some dishes to get. Have some other stuff like that. It'd be pretty cool. I have no clue where it is. I don't know. I'm thinking house portal, a jewelry box. I don't know if I can get jewelry. I don't have magic level. If I can get some jewelry somehow through like mini games or implings or something, I can make some jewelry teleports in the house. But that'd be dope. I think that's what I'm trying to go for right now. Reality, what I'm trying to do right now. If I can get, I think if I get the Arcan Blade from that one quest, I was doing some of it right now, or I was not right now. I've been trying to do it. Whatever that, the Final Dawn quest. Blah, blah, blah. I'm on like the wave thing, whatever. Anyway, if I get that, I could probably do Fire Cape easier. I could do Fire Cape right now, but I don't. It's just, I don't want to invest that much hours. But yeah, dude. I don't know. I got so many stories to talk about. I don't know if anyone's ever gonna listen to them. But I'm just gonna keep, I guess, uploading just random stories of stuff I've done. I've done so much stupid things, so many cool things in the game too, man. Like the emotional attachment to what Fairy Tale Part 3, dude, caught me off guard. I'm gonna have to tell you sometime. But right now, I think that's it.